There's two things. One, I want to be able to learn by watching people's physiology what it means, make sense of it, because I do notice it, but I don't always know what it means. And that happens with all my customers because they're all different. And then also, I want to learn how, for me, to work on my verbal skills, so my tone is varying, and it's more up and down, not so monotone, and also to use my physiology better instead of, because like what Mike said, what you do physically, you're always communicating, and I really want to make sure when I'm using my physiology, I'm communicating what I want to communicate. It's congruent with what I want to do for the day.
Very good. Very good. Hold on, Mike, for just a second. How many of you guys want to learn a lesson here? Side lesson. How many of you would like to learn what's called the credibility pattern, where when you speak, you sound credible? That sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me something exciting that happened this last week.
I got a great intro in this week. I sold a new line into a salon.
Okay.
And I convinced them to put it in, so it was really exciting.
Now, was his communication, and this was Todd's communication, now, these are three shapes. This is a straight line, even though it looks a little bit of an angle. This goes where? Up. The other option is down. So there's option 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which communication did Todd use? Todd, what'd you do last week? Without changing anything. Talk.
What did I do last week?
Yeah.
Worked, sold to salons, saw my niece.
Okay. So there's the options of flat, up, or down, and I'll explain what this last one is here in a second. This is the arc. Okay. Now, which one did Todd use? How many of you would say 1?
Not more like 1.
Okay. Anybody 2?
I think I heard 2 when you interrupted him when he was done, and you asked him just what he had done that was great.
He was 1 and 2?
Yeah, right. But
I
I
would
didn't
agree.
see that energy.
Okay. Did anyone go down at all? Just like, did he start like this and went down like this? You guys ever met anyone who does that? What I want to talk to you about today is... Okay.
You're talking about his words.
His tonality. So there's these 4 types of using your tonality. Most people never teach this. 4 types. Now, here, let's talk about someone named someone very, very charismatic. John F. Kennedy. Now, John F. Kennedy, what is one thing? You can take Kennedy, Obama, they're all charismatic. You can say McCain, any of these guys. I mean, Clinton, all of these people. There's a funny video we saw yesterday. Clinton does this thing. He's so charismatic, he could say, what did he say? He said, I want to let you guys know I'm not here right now. You seen that? I'm not here. You seen the NLP breakdown? I'm not here there. Yeah, with the T missing. That's hilarious. So, anyway, so let's take John F. Kennedy for example. What's one thing John F. Kennedy said? This is what's called the credibility pattern. If you desire to sound credible, you have to arc your words. Every great speaker will arc their words. So, Todd, you got the flat and the up, no problem. What we got to do is come down. So if I were to ask you, when you go meet with your customer, you'd say, hey, how are you today? So you'd say, I have a question for you. What I'd like to do is share with you what I'm doing today. So it sounds odd at first, but the big thing is many of you who listen to me speak, now I'm over-enunciating myself doing this right now, but if you would listen to me all weekend long, I always go like this. Every word that I use goes up and then down. When you do that, people trust you. Do you trust people that have a flat line?
No.
Some of the time. Do you trust people down here?
No.
Here, what happens? What's that?
Hype.
Hype. Hype. Hype. Hype. It's like the Shrek thing. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with any of these. They're all good. Yet, if you really want to be persuasive, see, I just did it, use the arc. Meaning you go up, go down. So you can even make it like this. We were taught that's totally fine. Yet make sure you round the corners. Okay? You guys got it? Yeah. So what you do is, see the way I end my words? You notice I do it all the time. The last word you use, slow it down. Now, granted, do you have to do this every minute of every conversation? No, you just do it when you're looking to make your point. Got it? Joel Osteen. You guys ever seen him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy, I just tell you, my wife and I, we just get so excited about life. And the things that happen, I was looking out there, and she said one day, she said, man, if it wasn't for you, I'd be boring. And if it wasn't for me, she'd be in jail. He does that, and the reason he does that, he goes up to down. I don't know if he actually studied this, but I do know he knows this. So what we do is we take the study of JFK, Martin Luther King, Joel Osteen, all these people, and we take them all together and we teach you how to do the same thing. Got it? So when I ask you from now on today why you're here, does it make sense to start arcing? Got it, guys?
Yes.
Got it? Okay, cool. So let's do that. Todd, make sense?
Yes.
So if you want more credibility, so I'm going to do this today. I might stop in the middle of stuff and start to teach this. Now, it works on other people. It also works on yourself. How does your inner voice typically talk to you? Which one of these?
Flat is mine.
1 or 3?
1.
If it's here, you'll get off your ass. You guys realize this?
Yeah.
Here, you'll get yourself to do it. This is confidence internally. This is hype. This is excitement. Now, hype is not a bad thing. Hype gets you moving. Hype is motivation. Deborah, when she talks like that, it gets the people moving on the call. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But if she would take it down here, it would be even more credibility. Do you guys see that? Now, this will get you depressed, and so will this, if you do it too long. And you will bore the people around you. Brooke, that day, when she was talking, was using an arc. Okay, you guys got it? Arc is the passion. So, make sense?
Yes.
Didn't know that, did you?
No.
Okay, now we know something. Anyone ever known this before?
No.
Okay.